The Sound.
The sound of where we live.
Breakfast with Donna Alos.
BBC Radio Derby.
A professional stand-up comic and author from Burton is using comedy to help people struggling with their mental health. Dave Chawner has created a 6-week course funded by Derbyshire County Council and is now looking for people between 16 and 25 based here in Derbyshire to take part. Dave's here to tell us all about it. Good morning to you, Dave.
Good morning, Donna. Thanks so much for having me on.
Oh, do you know what? It's so nice to hear someone really bright and cheerful at this time of the morning. Oh, I love it. Because obviously at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm upbeat, I'm bright, and it's just nice to hear someone else as well.
It's nice to be appreciated because people normally, I'm a morning person, people normally hate morning people. So I feel like I've found my spirit animal.
You absolutely have. You absolutely have. Dave, tell me, how has comedy helped you throughout your life?
Basically, when I was growing up as a teenager, I developed anorexia, and it was something that developed rather than began. So it kind of became my normality, and I didn't really realise that I had an eating disorder. And comedy jumped to the rescue when, after a number of years, I was severely clinically anorexic. I had to have fast-track treatment. And actually, comedy helped me understand, explain, and accept what was going on. Because everyone keeps on saying, just talk, which is great. But if I could explain it, then I'd fix it myself, wouldn't I? And actually, I didn't have the communication skills in order to explain what was going on. And that's where humour became integral.
Okay, and how has that sort of developed over the last few years?
It's been great. I mean, obviously you've got to do it very sensitively, and I don't want to offend people, and it's meant to help rather than hinder. But I've just been really, really lucky. So I took the show to the Edinburgh Fringe back in 2013, and since then I was so lucky that I got approached by a publisher and got asked to write a book, which very lucky became a #1 bestseller, which proves that people will buy anything. And it's been really lovely after that. And now I kind of want to pay it forward and sort of, the skills that I learned in order to sort of help other people, but also put a different angle on mental health and lead with positivity rather than negativity.
And with regard to the course, Dave, how is it going to work?
So it's 6 weeks, and each week what we do is sensitively use comedy in order to build confidence and those communication skills, but also connection as well, because a lot of people with any type of mental health difficulty can find it really, really isolating, and it's something that I definitely resonate with myself. So it's to build a little fun, supportive group to introduce comedy as a new hobby in order to build, maintain, and retain good mental health.
Okay, I mean, I love this because it's such a positive way of dealing with things, and I think for a lot of people, as you said, sometimes people can't sit down and have a conversation and express themselves, and we sort of hear this about singers. Sometimes they find it really difficult to say their emotions, but write a song and everything is there. And anyone who's listening who wants to find out a little bit more, Dave, and maybe sign up, where can we tell them to go?
So my email address is info@davechawner.co.uk. So that's CHAWNER.co.uk. And if anyone is listening and feels a bit wonky in the brain box department, this is all supported by First Steps ED, which is a wonderful Derbyshire-based charity. It's based just in Darley, and they've got support groups, they've got help, they've got training and workshops. So they are the port of call. But yeah, if anyone wants to do the course, you don't have to have a diagnosed mental health problem. It could be undiagnosed, or you just want to get a little bit better. Yeah, send an email to info@davechawner.co.uk.
Dave, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Really, really good to chat to you. Wish you all the very, very best for the course and in the future as well.